October 14th, 1943, 26,000 feet above central Germany. The sky is impossibly clear, cold, thin, deadly quiet except for the low, relentless drone of engines. Hundreds of them. Beneath a silver formation stretching across the horizon, the earth looks peaceful. Farmland, rivers, small towns still waking to morning routines. But up here, this is no ordinary morning. Inside a B-17 Flying Fortress, Staff Sergeant Daniel Harper grips his .50 caliber machine gun, his gloves stiff with frost. His oxygen mask fogs with every breath. The temperature is far below freezing, but sweat still crawls down his spine. He peers through the glass. Tiny black puffs appear ahead. Then more. Flak. Here it comes. Someone mutters over the intercom. The sky erupts. Explosions blossom like black flowers, tearing open the formation. Metal fragments scream past the aircraft, shredding wings, puncturing fuselages. A bomber to the left jerks violently, then drops out of formation, trailing smoke. No parachutes. Harper swallows hard. There's no time to think about it. Above the chaos, German fighters are climbing. Fast, sleek, deadly, purpose-built for this moment. A Messerschmitt Bf 109 slices through the formation, guns blazing. Another follows, and another. The Germans had seen bombers before. British ones, smaller raids, night attacks. But this is different. This is something else entirely. Months earlier, deep inside a Luftwaffe briefing room, German officers had studied reports of October 14th, 1943, 27,000 feet above Schweinfurt. The target appears through the haze, not as a city but as a shape, a cluster of factories, smokestacks, rail lines feeding into the beating industrial heart of Germany's war machine. To the men in the bombers, it's not just a destination. It's the reason they're still alive. Target in sight, the bombardier whispers, and suddenly, everything changes. Inside every B-17 still in formation, a single command echoes. Bomb run. No more evasive maneuvers. No more weaving. From this moment on, they must fly straight and level. Perfectly predictable, perfectly vulnerable, because bombing accuracy demands stability, and stability invites death. The flak intensifies immediately. German anti-aircraft crews have been waiting for this moment. Guns calibrated, fuses timed. Every calculation refined through months of experience. The sky ahead turns black. Not scattered bursts now, but a solid wall. A furnace. Bombers fly directly into it. Explosions hammer the formation from all sides. Shockwaves slam into aircraft, throwing them off course. Wings shear. Engines ignite. Entire bombers vanish in blinding flashes. 1 second they're there. The next, gone. No debris, no trace. Just empty sky. Inside Harper's crippled B-17, the situation is desperate. Bomb bay doors coming open. Someone calls. The aircraft groans as the doors slide apart, exposing its belly to the freezing wind and to the enemy below. Harper glances downward. For a B, the turn west feels like escape. It isn't. October 14th, 1943. Minutes after bombs away, the surviving bombers break from the target and begin the long flight back across Germany. For a brief, fragile moment, the sky opens up. No flak, no explosions, just the distant drone of engines and the illusion of safety. Then the illusion shatters. Bandits. High right. They're back. Fresh German fighters refueled, rearmed, descending from altitude with terrifying precision. These pilots weren't over Schweinfurt. They're rested, focused, waiting for this exact moment. Because this is when the Americans are weakest. Bombs gone, formations scattered, aircraft damaged, and no fighter escort in sight. Inside Harper's B-17, silence has turned heavy. The tail gunner no longer responds. The radio operator slumps over his console. The ball turret gunner is still trapped below, his voice quieter now, fading in and out. "Still here," he murmurs. Harper closes his eyes for half a second, then opens them again. "There's no room for grief up here, only survival." The first wave hits fast. A Messerschmitt slices in from above, firing in a controlled burst. Rounds rip through the top of the fuselage, punching into the flight deck. Stevens jerks the controls. The bomber dips violently. "Keep it together. Just keep it together," he mutters, barely audible now. The aircraft responds sluggishly, like a wounded animal refusing to fall. Behind them, another B-17 takes a direct hit. Its entire tail see. The English coast emerges like a mirage. Gray, cold, real. October 14th, 1943. Late afternoon. What's left of the bomber force limps home. Not in formation, not in strength, but in fragments. Harper sees the shoreline first, a thin line cutting through the horizon. For a moment, he doesn't react. Then it hits him. They made it. Or at least, part of the way. Inside the B-17, no one cheers. There's no energy left for that. Only silence, and the slow, creeping realization of who isn't there. The ball turret gunner doesn't respond anymore. His last transmission, faint, broken, still echoes in Harper's mind. Still here. Now, nothing. Stevens keeps the aircraft steady as they cross into friendly airspace. Barely. The controls feel like they're made of stone. His co-pilot is still slumped beside him. The instruments flicker. Fuel. Almost gone. Tower. This is Fortress. His voice cracks. He tries again, requesting emergency landing. Static. Then a response. Calm. Controlled. Roger that. You're cleared. Runway is yours. Runway. The word feels foreign. Distant. Like something from another life. The landing is not graceful. It's survival. The B-17 comes in too fast, too heavy on one side. The wheels hit hard once, twice, before the aircraft slams onto the runway, skidding, metal screaming in protest. But it holds. It stays together. Somehow, engines die one by one. Silence floods in. For the first time in hours, there is no